Okay, so this is video blog 2, and as you can see, a lot's been done with this cabinet. The first thing I did was I removed both monitors, which was way more of a pain in the ass than I anticipated, mostly because the carriage bolts that hold these monitors, there's actually 6 per monitor, 3 on each side, and half of those were rusted and seized with the nuts on the inside. And so basically, if I turn those nuts to try to loosen them, the whole bolt spins with it. So the only way I was able to get all of those out was to take my Dremel. And as much as I love using a Dremel, this was a real pain in the butt because I would either have to make a notch in it so I could hold a screwdriver and spin the nut, but on a bunch of those, I wasn't even able to do that. So I actually had to take the Dremel, sparks flying all over the place, and cut the heads of those bolts off. So it was a real pain in the butt, but it also led me to believe that these monitors had never been pulled out of this cabinet. So anyways, I got the monitors out. I cleaned them. They were just completely filthy like most of these monitors get. And I hooked them up to my Rejuvenator to test the color guns and see how they balance. And I also did a very light rejuve on them, and they turned out really nice. And then I took the chassis and recapped both of those. I did do a little bit of dialing in. I got the colors balanced on both monitors, and they look fantastic, but I won't be able to fully dial those in until they're in the cabinet. So I didn't go, the whole 9 yards on them yet. But anyways, the monitors for the most part are done. And then after that, it was just basically gutting things out of the cabinet. I pulled all the metal parts that I'm going to send to the powder coater out. So the coin doors are out. Obviously, the control panel's gone. The marquee is out with the brackets. So I'll take all those metal parts and I'll have those powder coated. And then let's see, what else did I do? I removed the side art, and so that's gone. And it's interesting because when you pull the side art off, you can kind of see the original finish of the cabinet. It's not quite the same as the rest of it, so I don't know if that's because of sunlight or something, but it's interesting to see that. So side art's gone. I was able to remove the actual control panel box because that'll make it a lot easier to throw laminate on this kick plate, as well as, actually let me grab it here, as well as the control panel. And it's interesting because the finish on the control panel here is a little bit different than the rest of the cabinet. It's a little glossier, and at first I thought maybe someone painted over it, but when you look real closely and you see some of the chipped areas, it doesn't look like that. So I'm not sure what's up with this. But again, this will get laminate on it. So let's see, I think that's about it. The cabinet's mostly gutted. I do have a couple more things to do, but I think coming up next, I'm going to basically prep the cabinet for the laminate. I still haven't ordered the laminate. I'm gonna get a second opinion from my girlfriend on which type of black I should get. I'm still leaning towards gloss, but that could change, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna take the cabinet out on my balcony next and basically go through it with Bondo, just touch up the areas that need it, and basically prep it for laminate. The nice thing about doing laminate is you don't need to prep it as much as you would if you're going to say paint it and or vinyl it, because the laminate is so durable and it's a little thicker, so you don't have to have it completely perfect. But that's going to be the next step. I'm also going to tackle the base. My new base, my reproduction base, showed up yesterday, so I need to paint that, and then I'll get that replaced on this as well. Anyways, that's the big update, so I will see you guys in the next video blog. Thanks.